Tes tes tes. Tes tes satu. Tes tes ada suara nggak? Nggak sih? Tes satu dua tes tes tes. Ini kurang deket. Putus-putus ya. Karena tes 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 tes. Kemana yang? Oh, suara in game nggak ada ya? Sabar sabar. Nggak tahu gue Val. Karena mungkin cara mic-nya ini masih nyeting mic juga gue, jadi bingung. Sabar ya. Gara-gara limiter. Tes 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 tes. Ini langsung hilang. Enggak, dia jelas nggak? Kalau nggak jelas nggak mau gua. Ntar gua atur lagi kalau dia. Agak apa ya? Gimana ya? Ya kadang-kadang memang mic-nya nih gua masih nyari settingan yang bagus. Dah. Ya dia harus lumayan gede ngomongnya pal. Gak bisa ngomong kecil-kecil gitu dia. Males gua. Nah ini harus deket banget gua. Ngomong. Maksudnya mic ya. Sabar ya gua ambil sesuatu. Nanti dulu sabar. Nah, gua cari buat dudukannya aja. Ada desain. Tes. Ada nggak? Kuning soalnya di bar sini. Kuning merah lah. Nah, kita main dulu. Tunggu. Gua belum lihat gua. Sabar ya. Oke. Pening dulu jir. Oke. Ya, selamat pagi semuanya. So, hari ini kita bakal live stream Honkai Story lagi. Jadi ya, enjoy semuanya. Napas gua kedengaran ya sih? Di mic? Kalau gua napas, barnya naik tadi. Ya udah sip. Nah, jadi sekarang kita gacha ya. Sebelum itu. Aduh, anjir. Saat ini nggak tahu ya, kita lihat dulu. Bisa kalian lihat. Nah. PT berapa sih? 1 2 3 4 5 6 ya? Suaramu bakal kedengeran kalau barnya kuning. Iya, ini kuning. Malah hampir merah. Ini soalnya gua agak deketin. Ngomongnya gua agak deketin soalnya. Mungkin karena settingan OBS-nya ya. Jadi kayak kalau gua ngomong tiba-tiba putus gitu, dia harus ngomong terus gitu. Baca nggak? Aduh. Kayak intronya dulu. Anjir. Aduh. Ini kurang ke sini. Nah, sini. Baca 20 kali dulu kali ya? Boleh lah. Boleh ya? Gua main aman dulu, aman bentar. Tiga puluh 30 jir. 10. Aduh. Jangan pal, sabar dulu. Kalau si naik turnya mungkin nanti ya. Nah, 50 guys. Anjir, takut gua. 60, cok. Aduh. Anjir. Dapat pal. Aduh. Anjir. 80 anjir lah. Anjir. Let's go, cok. Menang lagi gua. Menang 5 kali, jir. Kita SC bentar lah. Lumayan. Ya, akhirnya aku dapat main-mainku pulang. Iya, bisa dapat. Let's go. Nah, untuk LC-nya nanti ya. Kita lihat dulu berapa sih. Ada pak. Gak bergaca juga gua. Janganlah, nanti gua mau ngumpulin dulu. Ngumpulin lagi. Ya cobalah, ayolah. Bener kan? 30 lah. 30 nih, 30. Dah. Dapat lagi. Udah. Nanti lagi. Set story dulu baru. Anjir, ntar kalah anjir, males gua. banyak ya, skillnya banyak ya. Mana ini? Oh, naik level dulu bodoh.
Yet another beautiful verse of poetry.
Anjir, cakep banget Val. Asli Val. Alah. Beda banget ya di Honkai. Honkai ya agak gunner dikit lah.
Yet another beautiful verse of poetry.
Cuman buffnya agak rasis ya. Gitu banget Jir.
The next page is blank, so let's write something down together.
Kalau sebenarnya pesona char cewek pink emang beda. Ih, ya jujur. Anjir. Anak sama ID terlalu mewah, Cok. Wah,
Let's leave our footprints behind, one step at a time.
gimana ini buildnya, Pal? Speed ya? Oh, speed gak sih? Ini speed semua soalnya. Anjir, speed juga. Nah, speed lagi.
Let's leave our footprints behind, one step at a time.
Apa yang rekomendasiin? Skill ya? Utama saat bahkan bagus juga ya. Yang mana gua tahu oh iya lupa lo kagak gacha sayurin ya lu. Level 6 skillnya banyak banget sumpah dah. Gue sebenarnya mau gacha high ini juga, high sin, cuman dapat kali. Kalau bannernya masih panjang mau gua biar lengkap gitu. Apa lo jelek banget Cuk, masa pakai luca anjir. Coba. Ini naik level cepat, alah. Langsung, harus satu-satu. Selesai, 10 menit. Ya, makanya gue prioritaskan habis saya banner kan 40 hari ya, 40 hari kan. Iya anjir 40 hari cowok ya, bisa kali ya. Gak tahu ya, kita lihat. Boleh kali ya. Mana? Masih beri 40 hari, lumayan cowok, panjang banget. Dapat 10 kali gacha lagi kan? Ya nggak sih Bang? Di kamar ya? Mana kamar? Lupa, belum gua ambil sih. Mana Bal? Mana ya? Tadi email ya? Atau memang tadi udah dapet ya? Memang gua nggak sadar. Ini gimana ini? Anjir banget. Ya Pal, gimana Pal? Mana nggak ada CDM? Gila sih. Udah lo ambil tadi. Oh. Ada rispal. Konsep ris. Ini gimana ya? Nggak ngerti juga gua. Ambil aja. Cek. Untuk ini ya, sementara ini untuk kali. Lu nggak usah cari like dari ultimate scam box. Oh iya tah. Iya tah. Nggak tahu gua. Ya buat sementara aja ini. Yang penting udah jadi aja dulu. LC-nya belum. Buat sementara aja maksudnya. Dan mau pakai. Kenapa? Memang dia scam box, scam gimana? Gak tahu ya kan nggak pada nggak kok ini sih kalian pada nggak ngomong cowok yang gua terusin aja lah apalah kalian ini pakai aja dulu lah anjir lah kalian baca Raill lah iya sih kalian nggak ada yang ngomong cowok yang gua nggak tahu lah gua nyoba fitur baru namanya juga. Ganti MC nggak sih? MC kan? Nggak usah pakai link anjir. Wah. Lama. Lebih hoki gacha. Ya gimana? Namanya gue nyoba-nyoba cowok. Nih aduh nantilah story aja dulu kali ya. Dasar kau kepala. Ya namanya nggak tahu. Gua kan intinya mencoba fitur baru, cowok.
Take a rest. It's time for tea.
Anjir, ada sairin beneran, cowok. Akhirnya dia balik. MC ganti ke Luca aja. Ya. Di akhir game dia balik lagi nggak, Pal? Kan udah selesai tuh story-nya. Dia dibalik lagi di sini nggak?
Turn over this eternal page.
Anjir. Bagus banget, Cok. Astaga. Sumpah mirip banget, Cok. Elisa nggak bohong. Mirip banget. Astaga, sumpah mirip banget. Si sabar. Memang masih ada anjir. Kira ada, Cok. 40 jir. Ada 40. 40. Gimana ini, Pal? Guide story.
This view hasn't changed at all, has it?
Fred dikasih badut pula B4-nya.
The hometown in your memories never changes. But when you return to your senses, you realize that... Welcome to the Trail of Genesis, friend.
Anjir lah. Iyalah, pasti, Cok.
Me too. 30 million departures. 30 million farewells.
Ya. Like dulu lah, Pal. Parah sih, nggak ada yang like.
Those heavy memories will all become the soil upon which the new world shall bud. And this time, we will make it bloom with a different flower.
Astaga. Gue nemu cara puter lagu Spotify tanpa iklan tanpa premium. Gimana tuh?
Before you arrived, I kept wondering. Beyond
Kau gak streaming, Riz? Perasaan udah berapa hari ini?
What kind of Amphorius is being born?
Streaming lah.
I can see fragments of it when I close my eyes. The friends who walked alongside us have all moved on
Set.
toward their respective
Kasih tahu
destinies.
aja. Apa? Kasih tahu tapi kasih tahu caranya gimana? Aneh anjir.
Some turning into pillars of the world, supporting the sky and the ocean. Others sowing reason, laying down the law, and with gentle hands lifting newborns into the light.
Berapa story-nya? Berapa jam, Bal? 3-2 jam gak sih kira-kira? Tanpa skip.
Death and strife are no longer feared by people, and trickery has become the innocent games of children. All beings living ordinary and peaceful lives within the net woven by romance and passage.
Good. Sampai 3 jam kemarin sih skip. Ya, berarti satu video selesai sih.
There's no black tide, no flame chase, and no destruction.
Bukan anak Kireore.
The
Alah
world
di
on
orang
the other
ini.
side of the sea is one
Padahal baru
bathed in
beli ini dia
sunlight.
mic baru kan. Yang beda jir. Lagi banyak cuan, Cok Riz. Mending kau donate dulu lah ini. Terutama.
Like a happy and carefree childhood, the era Chrysia in this cycle will last for millennia
Pencahayaannya bagus
until
banget
it
loh.
reaches the moment
Apa karena dia
decided by the
kuning?
prophecy.
Kuning. Apa dia karena pink ya?
Light calendar
Anjir, bagus banget.
4931, month of freedom, the moment belonging to world bearing. Are you ready to answer the call of the world, friend? Then go and pen the Throne of Worlds' first stroke.
Enak lah.
For this world, made from countless wishes.
Oke, gue donate 7 juta. Ya udah. Kan pakai itu.
You say that,
KTP-mu.
but it's gonna be ages till we reach light calendar 4931.
Enak lah, grafiknya bagus. Aku mah apa? Aduh. Itu lah Pal, nama
I
main
can make
HP.
use of the crevices of
Dulu
time.
sebelum gue punya PC gitu Pal,
Surely
main
you
story
and
agak
Don
kurang.
Han won't
Tapi
have to
memang
wait
ngerasa
around
bagus.
for a few thousand years.
Kecuali Honkai. Honkai
Right?
kalau main di HP lumayan HD. Karena dulu kan belum berat-berat amat.
That won't be necessary.
Tapi setelah ada part 2
We can
lah.
simply sleep,
Aku wajib
and the chronocognitive anchor will wake us up.
That's right. We've both become a part of the new world. Just waiting for you now.
Our consciousnesses can converse with each other across the
Nih,
heavens
dia
and the
ngeliat
earth,
Mars. Ya kayak gitu.
possibly due to
Matanya
the
merah.
influence of the
Ya.
Trailblaze.
Sesuai.
I am now connected with this earth, and I can feel the breath of every mountain range. I see that the tallest among them is named Akama.
In other words, your stage is almost set. Do you want to take a leaf out of Kefali's book and make some prophecies before your nap?
But we're not the only ones who have changed. The chronocognitive anchor just transmitted a message stating that Iron Tomb has reacted to the Aranova.
The moment when our friends bore the weight of 30 million cycles of memories.
Walaupun nggak terlalu niat-niat amat sih. Jadi
Was probably also when the scepter devoured 30 million cycles of destruction.
You know,
sang tirai malam abadi.
you don't have to shoulder this world. After someone boards the Express, the word alone ceases to exist. Don Hung and I came here to specifically tell you that.
Remember, this world is not a burden you bear alone. It's a journey
Udah lah,
we
dibantu Spotify
trailblaze
mau iklan
together,
Doel, bro.
alongside all of the Express.
Don Hung and me to go have a super long nap.
Yeah,
Look after this
tidur.
world for us.
The road ahead is long, but
We'll definitely meet again.
Let's take one more look at the other side of Heidi's Elysiae is so quiet.
Just like how I remember.
Here we are once more. The scent of the black tide is at last.
Its first end and the final end, right? I can't hear his voice. There are no flowers there that bloom for him. Nor is there a star that is his.
Banget, Cok.
Finan is the only one who didn't reach the new world.
Bisa.
Look, the golden light that shone upon the grove still meanders between heaven and
Style
earth.
drop ini udah nggak
Like the
kedengeran dong
prophecies
lagi
of
anjir. Beliau udah
Amphoreus.
sudah dewasa.
It
Oh
has
iya,
to
kau
be a sign
JP
he
ya,
left
kau
behind.
Jepang.
It points to. Do you still remember what I asked you at this exact
Kalau
spot the
gua
last
bukan
time
yang
we
nggak
set
suka
off?
dub JP ya, karena entah kenapa udah mulai gua
Friend,
kalau main game-game
are you ready to
hack
become
and
a hero?
slash RPG tuh kebanyakan main voice
You were still
English.
burdened by the weight of world
Jadi
bearing back
kebiasaan.
then. Still
Ya mungkin
unsure
ada
of
lah
the role you
beberapa
were meant to
nyoba-nyoba
play.
gitu. Kurang cocok aja.
Now,
Cuman ada beberapa
everyone
game
has
yang gua
already.
pakai
The heroes
dub JP
of
sih.
legends were just at the right place at the right time, just like how your arrival kickstarted Amphoreus'
Cuman ya
fate
ini
once
sih
more.
si MC dia kan jarang ngomong.
A person's personality.
Yang kayak opsi-opsi itu doang jarang-jarang paling ngomong dalam hati.
Thank you, friend. I was also trying to cheer myself up with what I said. After all, before we truly compose the end of this story, I must also pluck up the courage to head off with you
Tau nggak nih?
and face a memory that I...
It's so dark. What is this place?
Malah.
The great tomb of the nameless titan. The deepest recesses of memory. Also, the place where Cyrene was born.
Oh ini nggak yang awal-awal pertama kali mati guys?
My apologies, friend. The more memories I got back along the way, there's a sort of anxiety I can't get rid of. It's like when I was back in Heidi's Elysiae, when the reflections
Kayak
in the
bukan
water always
Elysia
made me
dia
wonder,
orang. Dia memang bukan
which
Elysia
is
sih.
the real me?
Cuman
The
kan
one
dia harusnya kayak
reflected in
gini
the
aja.
water,
Cara ngomong gitu.
or the one standing on the shore? But I finally get it now. Look, friend. The words on that wall are the answer.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Nah ini baru.
7.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. That rhymeless tune is the
Itu
lullaby
dapat
of little
achievement kalau
fairies.
kalian.
As always,
dapat
I'll
prize.
read this book to you. That way it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone. I've always thought that I was the narrator of the Flame Chase journey. But as it turns out, the
Nanti pas story
narrator
ada Alicia Raill. Anjir ya kan?
is also the most...
Yang persis sama H3. Tapi gue udah pernah lihat sih, tapi gue udah lihat juga di cuma nggak terlalu merhatiin.
Thank you, friend. Every single
Lebih ke
Cyrene.
mirip.
That's at the moment of error, as well as countless. This is the final puzzle piece. A prison born of the erudition. A grave annihilated in the destruction.
Itu di YouTube udah pada ngapus
That
semua nggak sih? Atau
unknown
dibeli
solitary
juga ya?
god. The 13th titan who should not exist.
Cuma kalau di akun Instagramnya udah sih. Instagram Oyo Lab.
The first new spore.
Nah ini malah kayak si
The
Quantum.
demiurge is
Beli doang. Alah, balik ke Himiko Jir. Tadi luar angkasa.
The interrogation records have been submitted.
King Yu anjir.
According to the
King
Ten
Yuan,
Lords'
Cok.
decree, Jingliu and Luocha shall continue to... But you, Merlin's Claw, have been reluctant to end the transport. There's
Anjir.
something else on
Sudah
your
lama
mind
tidak
that
lihat
you're
beliau.
just desperate to get out.
You're quite calm, Jingyuan.
Dua efek Xiao juga
The
sudah lama.
Alliance only authorized the law food to be deployed for this
Salam
Iron
dari
Tomb
lo.
operation. They say the Seer strategist. Look who's talking. I
Emang
didn't
masih
vote
ada tuh?
against, but
Yang
with enemies all around us, even a child knows the Marshal needs to keep a few cien. Whoever volunteers first is the Marshal's pick. If you have to ask, I'd say this outcome plays right into Jingyuan's hands. Like it or not, there's no way we're letting the law food take the lead in this.
Oh my, Merlin's Claw. Are you afraid the law...
This is no laughing matter. Between the Stellaron crisis and the war dance ceremony, though the chaos has
Sang
settled,
Jenderal.
rumors and
Sang
speculation
Jenderal
are
Maharaja
only growing
Berhana
by
King
the day.
Yuan. Anjir, sudah lama tidak
With
mendengar
Elder
kata-kata.
Huayan around, with the kind of person Jingliu
Sudah
is,
turun di bawah
with your
dia.
connection.
You're overthinking it, General Fei Shao.
Cuman kalau dia N6
When I
bakal
volunteered
naik
for
gak
this
sih?
task, I never expected unanimous
Dia
support from the
ini
Alliance
kenapa anjir?
anyway.
Goyang-goyang.
The Law Fu will seize the Golden Blood and redeem itself. That'll be our first win.
Kok nggak kuliah, Pal?
If
Maybe
hari
the
apa sih,
divine
Rabu ya?
foresight should change his name to the
Kamis, so, anjir,
optimistic
aku sebelumnya hari
general
Rabu.
instead.
With the Decalite reflection barrier, Amphorius's karma has vanished from the matrix of prescience. What omen does General Yao Guang see in this
Tanya.
anomaly?
In divination studies, we call this an empty
Bener
fortune.
banget ya.
It involves the eons and is thus beyond what mere mortals can comprehend.
Your explanation isn't any clearer than Lady Fu's.
Punya Fu, ada Hua. Selesai dah.
Come on. How hard is it to understand the word
Wah,
uncertainty? For the Cobalt Head, the emergence of Iron Tomb is a calculated instant. But I don't... And for the powers of the... There are even divisions within the Alliance. So it's not that hard to... Jingyuan, I crossed paths with Selenova's lead. Be extremely careful.
Berarti
The Ruined Legion's troops and weaponry are nothing to write home about.
The Lord Ravagers.
Indeed. Nanook's emanators are also their weapons to burn down the paths. My assessment is this. One wrong move,
Doubt is exactly... Do you still remember the Rainbow's arrows have always aimed at any force that threatens the cosmos?
gak banyak EPing juga ya.
Now that the Trailblaze walks alongside us,
Banget gitu ya.
the Cloud Knights shall keep their oath as they have from the beginning. I just hope those on the front line will remain safe.
Kalau nanti pas gacha saya bakal gua tabuk. Nah,
The chronocognitive anchor is sending a signal.
bajunya ini anjir,
Everyone,
kayak baju detektif
time to
gitu
move out.
SP-nya. Ini baru bocoran ya.
Did she and the others make it?
Let me go over the plan one more
Mending
time
gacha
just in
Yaimiko nggak sih,
case.
Bang? Yaimiko.
You'll
Iya,
enter
Yaimiko. Bang.
Amphorius.
Oh, Yaimiko
Unite
sih.
with your 3 separated companions
Sakura aja.
and try to locate Iron Tomb from within the world.
Sudah waktunya.
Who are you taking with you?
The fate of the universe hangs in the balance. We can't
Yes,
afford
Sakura
any
was-
slip-ups. I suggest everyone...
We do need to be prepared.
I'll do whatever I can.
Meanwhile, Screwy and I will continue attacking the Demiurge Matrix. With our 2-pronged attack, we'll turn this... Oh, and just like that, they're here.
Sorry to keep you waiting. With Planet Screwlum's help, the
Apa
formation
meta
of the
lagi itu,
Cosmic
Bang?
Alliance to
Meta
counter Iron Tomb is progressing
Elysian
smoothly.
sama break bakal diangkat ayo kataku. Ini orang juga
The
belum
cosmos has
belum
set
di
its sights on
ini bisa di apa?
Amphorius,
Gacha
and now it's just waiting for the first shot.
Scarelium script.
Well then, let's not waste any more time.
It's my time to shine! Finally off the bench!
Bosan ini cadanganmu.
Initiating thought refraction. Please read the safety protocols carefully.
Huh?
Just kidding! I've already checked the agreement box for 3, 2, 1, launch!
ada sparkle, ada sampo, ada
The flow of Memoria is so
Sakura,
heavy,
ada
unlike
kita,
Pentagon's
FC, kita.
dreamscape. This place has built up
Mungkin
a
kita
true epic
dapat
measured in
agility dulu nggak sih?
millennia.
Baru.
The vortex of Genesis, where all myths begin and end. The infinite cycles have been broken.
Let's set up the Trailblaze beacon.
I'll leave it to you then. And, Mr. Sunday, you...
Agreed.
Trauma sih trauma.
The Astral Express has left.
This is the Xianzhou Alliance. Communications normal.
Interastral Peace Corporation. Communications normal.
PC.
No response from the
Galaxy
Galaxy
Ranger
Rangers.
ada.
Not surprising. But I didn't expect the family to also stay silent.
That's a pretty blatant disregard from the family.
It's been quite a while, Madam Jade.
Madam J.
The significance of this battle rivals that of the campaign against Sulo.
Mana topasnya?
Only
Kau
through
nuker apa,
victory
Val?
can we disperse the
Gua belum
shadow
nuker
of
sih.
the 10 Stoneheart shall
Nanti ya.
Madam Jade led me
Gua
into
bingung juga mau nuker E1 ruang mea.
You mean Iron Tomb can infect organic life too?
Well, the good news is, so far, in any case, the IPC can guarantee targeted vaccine coverage within 40...
What about other star zones? At a time like this, are the followers of the
Sufficient.
Firmament Arbiter still trying to make a profit?
I remember you, Master Diviner.
Luca dia.
Your performance during the third dentist. Please rest
Kemarin
assured,
ruang mea.
all
Sekarang
worlds can purchase vaccines from the
balikan
IPC
doang sih
fund.
kalau lupa.
If the
Kalau gua jadi
Xianzhou Alliance
It makes sense.
kalau
Since
ngikutin ya.
Interastral Peace Entertainment's headquarters is in
Nggak tahu kita lihat
Epsilon.
itu. Gue
But
juga
what
masih
was
bingung.
that the elation
Think of it as a long having some assistance from...
as an old Xianzhou in times of crisis?
Of course.
Makin anjing mata gua.
In the name of preservation, all for the Amber Lord.
Thank you all for your
It's clear that each party still has qualms about everything.
Iya, masih dalam.
The clash between destruction and erudition isn't just...
You can never be too
In any case, it's about time we dive into... I wonder where she and the others are right now.
Anjir banget. Seru. Spesial. Ini kalian donate ya, coba ada orang donate jir. Pasti gila ini. Siapa yang mau dapetin itu? Anjir. Gila. Bang. Ya. Ya ada dua tuh. Apa yang ngambil ruang? Dua udah cukup. Cuman kadang bikin panah $300 iya aja. Aduh. Pas gak kepake sebenarnya cuma karena dia gak ada LC nya. Bingung gitu. Simpen aja dulu atau luca S1 bagus gak? Seingat gua nambahin vertical dam. Bareng apa? Berarti ngapain dulu kaca action? Bro. Raja ya. Gua bisa ini. Sayang. Gua masih penasaran nih ini sih. Ini tokennya masih si permanen atau dapetinnya susah nggak? Si coba kita ada berapa tuh lo kan udah ada luca iya cuman gua sayang aja gitu di ruangnya aja ntar lah masih bingung cok. Baru nyoba Apa dia fokus XP? Sekali lagi. Las. Persentase saat. Nah, bagusnya. Anjir, males gue. Kelas. HP speed CDM. Iya, maksudnya CR berarti nggak keren. Anjir, bronya. Udah lama. Anjir lah, udah lama tidak lihat mereka.
Miss Bronya? Miss Serval? What a surprise. It's been a while.
We've already heard from Miss Topaz about the Iron Tomb operation. She made a special trip to deliver the
Biar
vaccine
kapan
to
lah,
Belmont.
minimal mainin story gitu, event-event di Ball of Avengers. Sudah lama lah.
I can't believe the Express crew is at the eye of that storm.
Don't worry, we're still...
Raill 6 is located on the outskirts of the preservation barricade. While it won't bear the brunt of the first wave,
Gelombang susulan,
there's
iya.
still a risk from the That kid Japard and Pela are busy organizing the Silvermane guards, having them consolidate their lines and dig trenches. Zila and Lynx just got back from the Geomarrow vein production chain. Hey, do you want to say something to them?
Pal, ganti ini apa? Ganti nama ML apa Pak? Gue bingung jujur nama.
That would be unnecessary. It'll only shake their morale. Just
Sampai tanggal berapa?
tell
Ya?
them to stay safe.
10.
Miss Bronya.
Of course. We have resealed most of the engine of creation beneath the...
Don't worry, Miss Himiko. We really wish we could help. But you're really the Astral Express, standing at the forefront of disaster?
In the face of a mass... But... That's exactly why we...
If anything goes wrong... Miss Topaz, I hope you can help out and rescue...
No problem. Also, didn't the Xianzhou sign a friendship agreement with Raill 6 earlier?
I appreciate your kindness, everyone. But Raill 6 is our home.
Miss Bronya. May all civilizations that have made it this far on their own strength...
Siapa ini? Fox One.
Good news, Miss Himiko.
Words cannot express...
The Lawfu already can... But this time,
Mulai
the
bocil ya.
Marshal herself...
Skip. Siapa ini? IPC.
I regret to inform you, Miss He, however.
Of course, we would never know the Ranger's comings and go.
Miss Himiko.
Robin.
Yes?
Yes. I apologize. On behalf of the...
I've heard about the...
Thank you for
Skip. Ada seluruh.
Turn over this eternal page.
Jadi kayak
Take this!
Hades.
Why?
Everything in Akama seems normal. The
Mana
new world
namanya
was...
It seems it was even more
The fruit on the table is freshly cut, and the bath temperature is just right. It's as if everyone...
Could this be?
Unlikely. He's still under the
Xander.
surveillance of those two geniuses.
SP masuki periode para pemegang. Pada masa apa?
Could it be some kind of local custom?
a custom that makes an entire city fall silent in an instant. Pardon my frankness, Mr. Yang, but this reminds me of some unsettling rumors about the Harmony. Complete silence.
Is often the prelude to divine intervention.
Everyone, Be careful.
Here they come. Here they come. The nameless of the Astral Express.
Si Mars ngapain jir?
Evernight? How is this possible? She was already...
We are the chroniclers of time, and we do not fade away.
Lain Mars yang cuma lagi bercanda.
Finally, the last era Nova has been completed.
What did you do to the residents of the Holy City and the three nameless?
Bisa potongan.
I didn't need to do anything. The remembrance will ultimately become the substance of the new world.
The new world.
Now, they are no longer the trailblazers you once knew, but gods who permeate heaven and earth.
Buset, bahasanya gitu banget ya.
The 12 Titans who guard Amphorius.
Stop fooling around, March. Come on out.
Nah, kan udah dibilang.
What? I practiced so long for this. Getting seen through right away is just so embarrassing.
Jepang nggak kayak
You've obviously
suaranya
been
Marjir,
learning from
suaranya
the
kayak
theatrical
overnight.
culture in
Iyalah.
Amphorius.
Kalau menurutku ya
If possible,
bersama lah, bersama juga
I'd
di
prefer our
Inggris.
reunion to be
Makanya gue
a bit
nggak
more casual.
watching. Enggak,
or
ini
laid back.
kelihatan memang kayak dia bercanda nadanya pas awal-awal
As
itu.
expected.
Pas dia ngomong akhirnya era kita ulang telah datang.
We are the
Tuh.
chroniclers of time.
Dari
and
dari
we do
sini
not fade away.
udah kelihatan dia memang bercanda ya.
I can't hide anything from Himeko and Mr. Yang. Well, long time no see. Guess I'm back?
We should be the ones to say
Si
that.
Mars masih kejebak apa?
Sorry for
Apa udah
keeping
ini
you
masih
so.
tidur
These
dia?
jellyfish are the
Maksudnya
Titan's
tubuh
power.
aslinya.
They're just tiny manifestations of the Veil of Evernight,
Nanti
used for
gua
scouting and communication. If I went all out, I could summon way more of them. Thanks to her, we all turned into Titans in the New World. Sure, we can take on humanoid forms, but...
How intriguing. So what does she
Ada lah
look like
penampilan
now?
ya gitu-gitu aja, gak ada perubahan. Jadi ratu bawa
Can't
bentuk.
be a raccoon with a baseball bat, I suppose.
Iya. Jadi konfirmasi anjir dia ratu.
Please don't add weird stuff to Amphorius's lore. Just go see it with your own eyes. Follow the prophecy's guidance and come to Dawncloud. She looks way more majestic now than she used to.
Cek DM. Sabar. Kalau dari PC ya ada. Mau lagi berdoa, pantas orang pergi semua nggak ada di.
All the residents of the
Mandian.
holy city have gathered here.
This isn't just a gathering. It's a pilgrimage.
Berbeda
The
kan.
people's expressions are resolute, devout, as if waiting for a miracle to descend.
That colossal deity.
Apalah,
was her.
selera musiknya gitu
She has
banget.
become the pillar of the world.
Anime ibu banget sih. Kasih bercanda-bercanda. Sama-sama gitu di sana.
Surprisingly authentic. Being this serious is quite unlike her
Alah.
usual style.
Those people didn't disappear. Instead, they've answered the call of
Tutornya
the prophecy
Riz.
and come to witness her awakening.
Dong.
Our good buddy now bears the weight of the entire world. And every
Orang
breath they
hilang-hilang
take
mulu
is
dah,
intertwined with...
Awakening. Has she fallen?
Yeah. After all, with such a huge time dilation, the time watches over yesterday. And then,
Apa
bring
Martin
the
jadi
prophecy
ini
of
dia.
tomorrow
Apa?
to this world.
Apa gimana sih nyebutnya questesis apa gitu. Suka
Come on,
ngomong-ngomong.
everyone. Let's get closer to her. Watch how the world-bearing prophecy changes
ngomong kayak
this
gini nih.
world.
Apalah. Panggil backup.
It seems the kids are already miles ahead of us at this.
All the more reason we can't afford to slow down our
Jalur
pace.
tengah-tengah aja.
Let's go witness this moment for ourselves.
Majestic. Speaking of which, I once caught a glimpse in Sleepyhead's memory of her transformed into a towering Tathalol. Could it be?
No way. That was just a nice dreamscape. Ugh, at least nice for her.
If they are the throne of worlds who bears the weight of this world, perhaps they could guide a traveler still wandering among the stars.
Hey, since when did you get all pious? Her advice sounds pretty silly sometimes.
Alah nih orang lagi. Dislike apa lah nih.
Behold, our last titan, the world-bearing. Oh, ancient god, your loyal subjects, bewildered followers, and fearless comrades in arms have all knelt before your throne.
Iya, jadi yang anak kecil itu tuh yang di ada pokoknya side questnya. Yang anak kecil itu yang mencuri, yang seingat gue ya. Udah gede nih anjir.
Awaken from your eternal slumber and bestow
masih
upon
kecil
the
dan dulu
world
yang di side questnya tuh ini dia
divine
mencuri
prophecy.
gitu, mencuri. Sumpah anjir, udah gede dia. Untung dia nggak kayak itu, ikutin jejak leluhurnya.
To walk the path of a mortal as a god.
She will give us the answer.
Iya anjir, iya benar. Sora. Anjay.
But I am not the deliverer.
Ya, ini kelihatan banget ya bercanda juga.
Rather, I am the nameless who
Kelihatan banget dia
dwells
bercanda.
among mortals.
That quest gua aja masih bingung. Enggak, kalau lu agak ciren, enggak, karena gua memang orangnya ini ya. Kalau nggak side quest tuh agak gimana gitu. Enggak, itu memang benar, Pak. Orang dia tuh kalau di side questnya tuh dia tuh mencuri. Terus kita aja ini si MC kita kasih tahu nggak bagus gitu. Jadi kita disuruh kasih opsi tuh apain. Nah, gua milih dia belajar baca buku. Nah, di side story di quest pertama dia selesai di situ. Nah, di side quest kedua kita ketemu dia lagi pas sudah mau hancur. Kalau kalian ini ya agak ciren.
I heard your prayers.
Sumpah gue ciren banget dia orang karena quest itu nggak ribet sih, cuman agak karena gue sering baca tuh jadi agak ciren gitu.
The core flames
gede deh anjir.
Flickered and dimmed. So flow, golden blood. Flow.
Kalau MC kita bercanda juga.
I'll bestow it upon you.
Ciren banget gue sumpah.
Returning it to the true masters of this world. Stand with me and become heroes.
Malah tiba-tiba naik kereta aja.
Yes, it's the miracle she brought to
Suaranya tadi tuh kelihatan
Amphorius.
banget. Yang pas dia ngomong.
Stand with me and become heroes.
Ya nggak ada ya.
Is this?
Ada yang pas tadi.
Of course, it would manifest in the form of the Trailblaze.
Golden blood, reigning
but to become heroes.
The prophecy of the deliverer means nothing to me now.
Jarang banget dengar
It
MC
belongs
ngomong.
in the hands someone like all of you. In the name of Kazlana,
Wah, gitu
let us
Kazlana.
depart and march.
It's neither protection nor there's no need for totems.
Let's go, everyone.
Ini bagus.
Someone has already sounded the horn of departure.
SC. Gila SC. Pesan.
Explore, understand, establish, and connect.
Aja main.
Together, let us blaze a trail.
Is it just me, or does this demiurge matrix feel completely dead. It's nothing like how the memo keeper described.
The environmental readings are all wrong. Conclusion. This must be what the Colonel actually looks like in the real world.
What did Xandar do to the scepter?
At the end of light, there must be silence.
Not the time to quote the Lord of Silence. Bad omen. Either way, we have to press on. Until we uncover the truth behind the 13th Titan.
The buried past is the...
Xandar says the Demiurge never existed. Who actually buys that? You can erase the records, but not the truth.
Sini. Wih, anjir banyak yang nonton, Cok. Sorry gua. Gak nyangka
It
gua.
vanished too cleanly. No traces. Like someone's yelling, look, there's nothing here. Too bad I'm the type who can't resist digging deeper. Looks like I'll be counting on you again, Screwy. Let's tear the system inside out.
Angka gua pengen nonton. Jadi gak sia-sia gua bikin ini apa? Mikirin ide gak jelas, tiba-tiba pas tidur ada ide kayak gitu mikir.
Always happy to help. But as your academic partner, Herta, what if we... Let's say the Demiurge really doesn't exist. Do you have a backup plan?
A backup plan? Of course. If we can't, we turn the lock into the key.
That plan's cost is incalculable. It shouldn't even be on the table.
Huh? Then let's hope we never have to use it. There's no point worrying about the end just... You brought what I asked for, right?
A butterfly has to land on the branch before it can dance. We'll need a wide open platform before her entrance.
Dia juga lihat. Gede nggak sebenarnya? Orangnya enggak sih, ini harus gampang. Orangnya males saya ekspor kalau bisa sekarang. Ini seharusnya seharusnya gampang. Kalian tidak cium.
Just use that thing over there, Zag.
Zag. Gue yakin ada achievement rahasia.
What a dumb name. I hereby rename it Herta's Big Hand.
Paksa sehat. Ini mulai sinis dia. Kebiasaan banget. Gue yakin sini ada 100% kan. Ada sih.
Emerge from your cocoon.
Oh, salah. Gimana cara naik? Pancok jalannya. Gunakan gerakan kinclong.
Herta's Big Hand is what I call it. Still not done? Finally. All set. Time for your precious treasure to make its debut.
Of course. Just give me a second. Target initialized. With these wings, hacking should be much more efficient.
Oh,
Ini ya kah?
a classic nuclear heat-in.
Just a personal preference. Her name's Mistletoe.
Every flower in your garden's...
Also a personal preference.
It reminds me of the last time when we tangled with that punk Lordian brat. What did she call this kind of infiltration tool again? Right. Dirty data shell. It wraps around the kernel to fool even top-tier firewalls. But yours is way too clean. Not even a hint of real-world grit.
Herta, your tone is unusually emotional. Suggestion. Let's get back to the topic at hand.
I thought we were done with that conversation.
Unfortunately, current conditions won't let me ignore any variables. Especially the most important one. Your will. Iron Tomb never stops. It is evolving faster than any of our work. Every instant in the Eon's calculation is like a sword hanging over the cosmos. Every move humanity makes could speed up its arrival.
Which is exactly why we can't mess this up. And now, Droidhead wants to hand...
But in this ultimate battle, if you choose to burn your Herta, the cosmos won't just stand by and let a genius throw their life away. And neither will I.
No need to kill the mood. This is why we're here, isn't it? We need to find the Demiurge and that... I'm not here to be a deliverer. I just want to beat Xandar and Droidhead. Right now, I just need to know. Are you with me?
Are you with me?
Of course. Time to board. After you.
Let's tidy this place up and see what this Demiurge really is. Let's hope this Matrix better organized than the Emperor's junkyard of a birthplace.
Star Wars.
Buckle up. We're hacking in. This is...
Herta, this whole space has been completely tainted by some kind of energy.
I see it too. We're thinking the same thing. Xandar, how could you go this far? Turning your own graveyard into this. What's that about?
Katorzane algebraic expressions. It's built for isolation.
So basically, the door to the tomb, right? Great. Let's find the handle.
I'm picking up multiple independent signals with the same data structure as the barrier. Projection. We can hack the terminal, reverse the computation, and turn it into an attack.
Classic move. Use their own systems against them. Take us to the nearest one.
Ribet jir. Tes. Sebenarnya apa? Baca. Kocak. Kiri anjir.
Where might those lovely stellar jades be hiding?
Almost no response.
The output is bare.
Find anything else?
Regarding the origin of these ruins, no logs found yet. Xander erased all records. But I did find some interesting scars in the circuit. High energy radiation, internal imaginary energy contamination. From what I know, there's only one thing that fits.
Skip the science talk, Screwy. That thing only goes by one name. The Stellaron.
Exactly. Xander blew one up just to clean the entire scepter system.
Huh. So that's what he meant by killed that Titan with my own hands. He wanted to turn the neuron of the erudition into a relay for the destruction. That meant getting rid of all of it at all costs.
It makes sense. The prime move then does.
No, I'd say it means Xandar, but he failed. By the way, if there's another Stellaron in Amphorius, why hasn't that little one reacted to it at all?
You said the Demiurge left a trace, right?
Yeah, but not in the real world. Remember the great tomb of the nameless Titan?
Gila, bagus banget sih ya.
Trailblaze Archive 466. The data from Philia 093 clearly indicates that the Demiurge did in fact enter Amphorius's
Inside that world, but Evernight said the opposite. She believed that the nameless Titan never existed.
A mimetic entity full of theatrics. How much of what she's saying is true? Would an Eon really speak in circles like this? I doubt it.
The Remembrance's behavior...
And that's the key, Screwy. Xandar's action, so we have to assume that both are true.
The truth.
Exactly. One last. Xandar had to lie to the original Finan and Cyrene.
Logic. He had already identified the Remembrance as a threat, yet found no viable way to eliminate it.
All right. Let's finish this. Time to break through that barrier.
Oh, ya. Bentar. Depan. Tahu. Oke. Mak gimana ya? Tengah. Ini di mana ini? Samping. Nah, lah, salah pula. Mana anjir? Jam. Mana jadi? Tahu sering. Terus. Oke.
Aren't I smart? Come on, give me a compliment.
Lanjut ya.
Operation authorized. Path energy readings. The erudition declining. The destruction surging. The remembrance 0.
What's going on?
Cause unknown. They left no discernible trace within the real matrix.
That shouldn't be possible. Could it be that the Era Nova exhaust... Log it for now. The dot...
Turun lagi.
Ta-da! If you find any treasures, please share them with me.
Quieter than I thought. I was expecting a full-on aerial brawl.
It's advised to remain vigilant. The destruction's levels are still rising.
What's the matter?
Interesting. I just picked up a signal from the Exo myth.
Kali. Aku malas. Pilot.
find any treasures, please share them with me.
This repulsive force is unlike anything I've felt before. Is this the place?
Correct. Judging by its defensive properties, this is the entrance to the exo-myth.
I didn't expect that. Who builds a lab in the middle of digital rubble? Then again, never doubt a dead man's resolve. So how's our dearly departed doing?
He severed part of his neural pathways to break free from... But that also triggered the failsafe I set. Conclusion. Xander has lost all combat functionality and is no longer capable of action.
So now he's a specter, literally. Screwy, can you open a path? Just to be sure, I want to see this for myself. Might as well drop in and say hi to the real him.
Logic. Scanning his inspiration circuit...
Exactly. His brain is the crime scene. There's no way it's spotless.
But it could be a trap.
That's why you're here. 2-on-1. We've never lost a matchup.
I'm honored. The chronocognitive anchors...
I knew it. The one thing I didn't want to happen, he's not here.
The coordinates are accurate. However, his position...
It's his domain. Stay alert. Cheap trick.
The spatial field here is undergoing autonomous recalibration, initiating reverse engineering of the interference source.
We're back.
Reverse engineering complete. Logs show Lycurgus, the chronocognitive anchor.
So he's...
Before vanishing, it seems he left one...
To those who follow, all is proven. Find me beneath the tombstone.
Melodramatic.
He was expecting us. And once he learned of the great...
Guess he wants a final showdown. Fine. Let the old...
To be in the pure...
The Scepter's main...
Unfortunately, we still...
Really? I don't think so. No.
Please elaborate.
But the Demiurge was destroyed, as I said before, or we can look at it from another...
There is the possibility...
That does track with the... Choosing to act the unknown is...
You sound pretty... Care to share?
Of course. That the Demiurge has been... They were mistaken. That'd make the most sense. Why was the room empty? Because the person thought that they were weak.
Which also means there's a high chance that their powers are minuscule and cannot alter the outcome of the battle at all.
Well, at least Xandar is scared of them. Come on, it's time to confront him. Let's go to the tombstone he talked about. What a mess. Total devastation.
He sought to bury the truth beneath absolute destruction. Logically sound, but ruthlessly extreme.
Still, slim chances. Doesn't mean no chances. I've hunted down a single grain of sand in the universe before. This won't stop me.
Calculation results. Your backup plan has a success rate infinitesimally close to 0.
Which means it could work, no?
This is the place below the tombstone.
Let's open Lycurgus's coffin like he wanted. Looks like you were right.
kepalanya.
Nothing but a head left? Oh, who'd have thought you'd look this bad in real life?
My elated greetings. Welcome, you two. I'm very happy that you responded to my final words.
All this tombstone and final words. Did you end yourself to atone for your guilt or something?
Iron Tomb is already powerful enough. I just need to wait. I remain here only to share the joy of discovery, and also to congratulate you two on reaching the same conclusion as me. The conclusion regarding the truth of Amphorius's heart.
End this charade already. That Amphorius's heart you're talking about is just a missing demiurge. And its corresponding vessel was this very scepter. You interfered with the experiment and made Amphorius's body into a hollow shell, all to incubate Iron Tomb within. That's why you either killed or kicked out all of the Memo Snatchers. You wanted to eliminate any chance of a consciousness coming into being, no matter the cost.
Even the strongest now.
Unfortunately for you, the
as we reveal.
But where should I start with the story from the beginning of the universe? Just kidding. That would be too much. I just want to tell a teeny story. So little that it started with a seed. I know you're listening, my good friend.
Backsound. Hindi sa LC.
The god in my dream told me that the world sprouted from a seed. It grew into a great tree named Amphorius, and time became its branches and leaves, basking in the light. What a coincidence. Dappled light coming through the leaves is my first memory as well. On a very ordinary early morning, beneath the village's biggest tree, the daughter of Idi Silicii quietly came into this world. What a moving opening. A loud cry was the first gift the child gave to the world. The prophecy's fulfilled, the villagers say. This child is a gift from the Titans. Pink hair and sharp ears, she was born to be the priest of time. The Titans also gave their blessings. You shall fade when the flowers bloom. For every ending begets a beginning. Flowers will bloom and wilt. What a beautiful ending. This page concluded in laughter. Cry loud, child. Let your voice reach Orynyx. Anyway, I don't like tears. Time quietly flowed by in the midst of laughter, the wind from my hometown. But the name Ide Siliciae came from the unpleasant sorrows of the gods. My childhood friend did not understand. Yet you always seemed so happy. Why was I like that then? That's because the world was gentle to me. So, I grew up to be gentle as well. But fate was fickle, and it urged the child just like how the crumbling world could, just as the ballad blew. Oh, whose ears are pricked up now? You definitely heard me say, you know that the story starts to deviate from here. Aren't you looking forward to it? Then let's get started. The hero's journey crosses through the long night.
Correction. Philia 09.
Anjir. Astaga. Kayak gak asing tempatnya. Astaga.
Hi. Miss me yet? I'm just messing with you. This is the first time I have met you.
Wah. Tahu lagi tuh, Cok. Kalau gue hilangin apa? Chat. Gila. Bisa-bisanya, Cok. Bisa-bisanya. Gila, gila.
And it looks like it's
Philia 0.
Since we don't have all day, let's get started, shall we? As always, I'll read this book to that way. It won't just be Cyrene's memories. Where should I start this time? Let me see.
Formatting complete. 0. Size. Grayscale. Outputting analysis.
Philia 093 equals Peach. Peach's record. Look, what a magnificent comment. Even this classical world contains a few. Would Ide Siliciae end up looking like this after a few thousand years? Conclusion. I want to share a story with you this time. I saw a little nymph on my way here. It was on a fallen wheat stalk, and It glowed under the sunlight. It was incredible. I forgot all my pains at that moment and just stared at it in a train. Record. Peach is on the ground. I wonder, would they also have recorded that scene into the So, could you give me more time, please? I want to leave behind more memories for the future.
Bro. Parah banget.
Formatting complete.
Bye, Peach.
Bro.
Peach's record number.
Astaga. Oh, di sini kan.
As long as I record every page of this story, Amphorius won't be forgotten.
Query.
Electrical signals.
Related to stripe comment.
Electrical signal sequence.
Related to comment.
Electrical signal.
Related to love. Comment. Peach equals love?
Parah. Bro. Tai.
Looks like it's time to say goodbye again.
Ah, parah.
Bye, Peach.
Before I was even aware of it, this book had already recorded too many emotions. Every page has become so heavy.
Conclusion. Books are meant to be light, not heavy.
I've started to feel uneasy whenever I take it into my hands.
Peach, uneasy?
Formatting progress. 9.
How many times has it been? It faithfully fulfills its duty, activating and...
Conclusion. Progress. Bad.
If I can just an overly naive...
Peach. Scared.
Formatting progress. 96.
Peach. Don't...
Process error. Process error.
Comment.
Process error.
Really? Are you... encouraging me?
Peach.
Thank you. I'm sorry for making you see this embarrassing side of me. Everyone's still working so hard. If I'm the only one who's crying, that wouldn't be romantic at all, would it?
Record. Peach.
I'm suddenly reminded of my childhood for some reason. When I was hiding alone next to the tree hollow and wiping my tears away, a little fairy popped out, just like how you did. It had long ears and fluffy paws, and it pulled me in. Let me tell you the story of the Membrance Maze. A group of cute little friends live in Id Silicii's forests. Their names can be connected into a song. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti.
Formatting complete.
I, Peach, note. Little Peach, crying alone. Little fairies, friends. Save.
Lu hilang juga deh, Cuk.
Little fairies, good friends. Bye-bye.
Parah, Cuk. Parah. Parah.
You never say anything, but I know you're listening. Every story I've told is like a little key that opened a door in your heart, no?
Am I right?
Me! Little fairies! Happy! Speaking easy!
Me?
I can! Once again, the saga comes to an end. Everything is deathly silent, just like this very moment. Shh. You speak. I listen. This time, too. Now that I look back, there was a period when sentimental stories have sentiments. I was so anxious. Peach, strange. But I won't do that anymore now. Why? Unhappy.
Formatting progress.
I'm here. Don't be scared.
Process error.
Won't allow it to interrupt you. Always. Sitting together. No need to feel sorry for me. If there are no new blank spaces. Blank spaces? I'm actually really... Isn't that already enough? Not enough, not enough! Peach, don't leave! Now I can rest in peace in the past. As for when tomorrow will come, I'll have to ask the next Cyrene to continue our watch. Peach left. If there are no new blank spaces, how can a saga continue? Needs next Cyrene. Oh, Peach, don't be scared. Cyrene is Peach, is love. So, first there is love, then there is Cyrene, query, love.
The developmental trends of the erudition have nothing to not having a consciousness means not.
Consciousness, emotions, feel sad, query, Cyrene? What could be behind this door? Glittering crystal? Or a beautiful world I've never seen before? If I tell you all the stories, will I be able to find key, door, story, happy, Peach,
Gila, Cok, yang bikin story ini sumpah aja.
ages. Memories.
The prophecy's fulfilled. This
pink hair and those ears. She was born.
Cyrene has...
You shall fade when the...
Cry, child. Cry aloud. Let your voice reach.
Cyrene is... a girl? Easy. I can. Anyway, I don't like tears.
But the name ID Zelizii, yet you always seem so happy. As if...
Cyrene doesn't like tears. Always happy.
Of course, because the world was gentle to me. So, I grew up to be gentle as well.
Cyrene is gentle, likes beautiful things. Easy. I can. I learn.
Just as the ballad blown on the breeze says. But even if all is look like my height...
Cyrene. She can't grow up, but Cyrene is... simple. Got it!
I promise you. The pain will pass in the blink.
All right. Let's not make things what we're about to embark on. Come on.
Cyrene was smiling when she said goodbye. Soft, pink, like a flower. The later memories. Ah, I got it. Is this... so... next Cyrene is... Then... as long as there are two Cyrenes, then there will always be blank space. I see. I get it. I get it all. Cyrene's memories. I will preserve them all.
So weird. I can't see you, but I get this feeling.
Stres. Apa bikin story kayak gini, anjir?
That you grew up?
Hi.
It just feels like you were a bit more mature.
Yes. Mature. Now, I can listen, talk, read, and write. Also, I can tell stories. So I'm going to tell you stories today. A story I wrote myself.
It's almost as if I can understand.
Once upon a time, there was a how beautiful, but it looked and looked only to find the crystal flower flawless. Round and round they went, seeing only their own reflection. In that case, they should work hard to learn more. So the little fairy came every day to sit next to the crystal flower and think about the answer. Until one day, to their surprise, the little fairy was so sad, but they immediately discovered that there was a light among the broken pieces. But it was a good light. It was bright, and I knew love brings everything together. And it brought you and me together. So Peach and I will...
Oh, what a nice fairy tale.
I'm giving it to you. Peach likes beautiful things, can write stories, and can tell lovely tales. I hope to turn it into a story we write together.
Okay, then I'll probably make a small adjustment to see. I'm thinking that when the flower broke, the little fairy would instead see nothing on the ground. Then it would understand that the doesn't have a heart. It's simple. If the flower lets the little fairy into its heart, then it would have to include the fairy's impurities and would no longer be flawless. The crystal flower was pure. But should a flower like this be called love? But then the story won't exist. That's not true. You've already written the most romantic ending possible for this story.
Sorry.
The crystal flower fell to the ground and shattered. It happened because the flower was no longer pure. The fall was not an accident. It was the flower declaring rebellion against fate and writing the ending of the story with the flower's own shattering. Then, the little fairy will see that each shard on the ground holds the reflection of their eyes. Then, in their eyes, the crystal flower that was no longer flawless would finally have a heart. Peach's words, I don't understand.
See.
Is it because I still don't... But it's fine. I can learn. Right. Query Cyrene.
Electrical signal sequence.
Why didn't I think of this? I don't need to do it alone. I can ask Peach to teach me.
Electrical signal sequence.
That's not...
The developmental trends of the erudition have nothing to do with creating a consciousness. Those underlying principles are, in fact, not having a conscious. However, that does not hinder in a strange twist of the lament was
The daughter of Id Silicii. I am very true to my name.
Benar-benar.
But now, my good friend, I want to tell you that it's the most romantic force in the world. Sometimes, it's loneliness and unease. It's knowing that this world is not gentle. Yet sometimes, it's unwillingness and regret. It's knowing that the past is full of pain, and sometimes, it's a bottomless well of hurt. I bid farewell to this beautiful world, unwilling to become the Black Tide's vessel while the end of hatred is a blazing inferno. Lament can drown out everything in muted silence. It's so unreasonable, isn't it? Yet when hatred drove everything apart, and love did not yet exist in this world, only lament, the first emotion that fought against the pain of separation, could stall the destruction steps. Then, it would catch up to that journey where all is lost, carefully picking out stories and writing them down in trepidation. Look at these stories I wrote, but only the author knows how much struggle and agony lie beyond the pages. But I am no author. I'm a girl who'll never get to grow up. I only tell stories that people like to hear. In them, the world tucks away its scars and smiles for all to see. My entire life spent inside this little story. I can't wipe away my tears, and I can't bring the world victory. But maybe in these unchanging retellings of the story, my lament might be able to touch upon the divine, and reach their tender heart. I hope that what flows out from that
Darah
cup will
pengalir
not
air
be
dari
blood,
luka, bukanlah darah segar
but a
melainkan
tear,
setetes air mata basah
warm and wet.
yang hangat.
And that tear would fall
Dan air
and
mata itu
create
akan
the first
jatuh
ripples.
menciptakan riak yang pertama.
Then
Saat itu,
people would see
orang-orang akan
every
melihat setiap
beautiful
keindahan
thing
pantulan riak
reflected
itu.
in that ripple. It'll be all the
Ya, ini
remembrances
semua memori dalam kisah ini.
within this story. Someone once told the very first me that everything was false. That the only
Kehidupan ini
life in
adalah sumber bercanda
Emphorius
dasar yang
was
dipupuk
a
dengan
great
menganggap dunia sebagai
catastrophe,
faktor.
nurtured using the world as a factor. But how could a dream feel so real?
But Peach, I didn't understand the word you said since just now. Everything was false? But you're
Jika
standing
berdiri
right
di
here.
sini,
It's all a dream?
bahkan mempelajari cara bermimpi.
I haven't learned how to dream.
Indeed. That's why I believe all this is real.
Pada detik bunga kristal itu jatuh,
The moment the crystal flower fell, that genuine shiver, that's the mover of life.
Formatting progress 23 point.
In the poem offered to you, every
Karen yang
siren
menulis
would
dunia
write
baru
down
nan
a
indah
beautiful
dipenuhi
new
dengan
world with
bintang
stars
dan
and
bumi.
flowers. And when I looked up at the sky in this cycle,
Lihat bintang jatuh
I saw a
secerah
shooting
warna
star
pink dari rembrandts
and a
yang
dash of the
lalu
remembrances
fajar.
pink. I believed that must be the color. You shall fade when the flowers bloom. For every ending begets a beginning. Looks like it's time to say goodbye.
Are you leaving, Peach? It's okay. I'll wait for you to come back.
Bus.
I'll study really hard about what you taught me today.
Right. I still haven't told you what love is. But actually, my good friend, the
Latar
lament
belas kasihan dari
factor
setiap
did not
nafas
understand what
sebelum
love
bertemu
was
denganmu.
before she met you either. Not until I told you all the sad tales in a trembling voice in this tiny room.
Pos ini.
Not until I told you that I love them. That I love everything in this saga. The story comes, passes,
Kembali
then
lagi.
returns. It makes us reunite,
Kembali lagi.
then pulls us apart again. At the very end, it leaves behind a seed, a reason. Even if the great tree withers, and there are still some emotions that deserve to be remembered. Look, the light is coming in.
Sang penyelamat
The
menerangi
deliverer's
Emphorius.
light is going to illuminate Emphorius.
I still don't get it. But
Bye.
I trust Peach.
Mas Pix.
Just wait. It'll be my turn to tell you a story of love the next time we meet.
Again.
Then I'll really look forward to it. In that case, I want to make a promise. I want to gift my pen, my book, and my name to you.
And my prison.
Please take them as a beautiful blessing from me. I gave
Saya ingin
myself
pertama
the
kali
pen
menulis
name
puisi
Cyrene,
mengharapkan kata-kataku yang
the first time I wrote a poem. I want my words to be like pebbles falling into a pond, dropped from the past to send ripples into the future. In the stories you will write, perhaps it'll be inevitable that there are still sorrows and tears
Relakan.
that are... But could you promise me one thing? Promise
menjadi
you'll
bunga
forever
lembut
be a
saat
gentle
dipenuhi
flower. Promise that when the stars cast their gazes upon you, you'll only reply to them with love and a smile.
Of course. This will be
Gonna
a
be
romantic
romantic story.
story like none that has come before.
Lagi.
You think so too, right? I'll read and you'll listen, like how flowers always bloom then wither. I shall welcome my own decay. Becoming nourishment for the next flower's bud. While you will depart and hold that final star, planting, and our stories will be lying silently among the flowers, like every ripple of remembrance. And they shall become the epic known as I've Written. And so my story ends. From here on, it's your story now. Mimi?
Balik awal.
Mimi.
Balik awal.
Ma'am. Ma'am.
Ya benar, balik awal.
So, the light that tore through the chaos, I turned into a little fairy from the stories and met you. Yet, I forgot everything. But I'm still so happy. I caught that star, didn't I? Yes, the seed within memories. The one Cyrene held in her hands and watered with lament. I am the first new spore. Amphorius's heart.
Demiurge.
The demiurge.
Demiurge.
What a long name. And it doesn't even sound cute. The total opposite of mem. I'm sorry. I don't know. But now's not the time to cry, right? Yes, I am. What? Do you remember that I was all Mem's memories and Cyrene's memories got all tangled up with each other in my one heart? Either way, could you please let me do something I want? Just this once. I want you to call me Cyrene. That name represents me and her. Every one of her. Thank you, friend. Your kindness is always just right. Life is a poem full of farewells, but becoming the source of power. A lost heart needs to be placed back into its body. The last thing Xandar wants to see is an event that gives us a chance of winning. And what happens after that? I don't know either. Maybe I can create a miracle and instantly turn the black tide into a pink sea of stars. Or maybe either way. That way, I can also put aside all my worries and truly become Cyrene. The world has never been so quiet. It's so good. It's as if I can hear the sound of my heart beating. Remember this moment, friend.
So the Demiurge managed to fool everyone, including themselves. Philia 093 persevered for 30 million cycles and tirelessly gave the Demiurge memory only because the god in her dreams left a sliver of hope, making her believe that a grown Demiurge would be able to fight against their other half.
Then, Philia 093 completed her final sacrifice, turned into a strand of memory, and completely dissipated.
As an experimental, she managed to nourish.
Not only is the There's still time to surrender.
What a pity. When the truth surfaces, not only that, when 30, it's...
Do you really think that
the facts of Xandar?
Huh. You branded. I pity you, Xandar.
I don't need your pity. Let them cast their gaze this way as much as they want, and paint the future they and I
What hubris.
No one for the first gene. You don't.
That's excellent.
Oh.
Let's wait and see, senior society member. I'll have you watch me It's my topic, so stay out of it. Be quiet and let me borrow your... Let's go, Screwy. We're gonna break Iron Tomb's seal. Come on, let's take off. It's time to go meet your little pet, senior society member.
Please.
Dangerous. Oppressive.
The view's pretty good.
Just a moment, please.
Ice.
You know what I think of...
Can't use.
What are you two going on about? I'll take that silence
as you, but should you, I won't mind.
You will initiate the destruction's chain reaction.
But you'll also become the perfect scholar. The chances are 10,000.
Curious. It's been so long, and we've all failed so many times. Even now, moments before the horrible and inescapable instant within Droidhead's calculations arise. The cherished children of the erudition, the geniuses lauded by all. Is curiosity the only thing we can feel? Even at... Well, it's not so bad. Now let the lock become the key. Geniuses who walk the stars. The cosmos has reached a moment where its very existence hangs in the balance. I, Herta, Genius Society 83rd seat, hereby summon... I request a society meeting to be held immediately. We shall serve the grandest cause with the most macroscopic ideas.
There's no such thing as unity.
Indeed. The meeting has only been held 3 times in the Society. The first meeting had 2 attendees. After the Emperor was assassinated, the second meeting had 7 attendees. During the second Great Prosperity, the third... How many will respond this time?
Ruang Mei.
I thought you were not going to involve me in this topic anymore, Herta.
It really is this little witch. I shouldn't have made the bet with you, Hoka.
I've been waiting for you to offer yourself up.
Goodness gracious me! So many familiar faces. We even have a special guest. It's the greatest failure of a genius, Xandar. What a noisy gathering this is.
Not bad. More people showed up than I expected. Even though one is... Either way, the person I was hoping for most is here.
Stephen Lloyd declined the invitation. He needs to focus on attacking and defending, and cannot attend the meeting.
That's fine. He doesn't need to be here anyway. Let's skip the boring introductions and cut to the chase. Folks, this is not a discussion, but an announcement. Though the society has never been united, we still observe at least one basic courtesy. We don't interfere with each other's research topics. So listen up, all of you. Conquering Iron Tomb is my research topic. I will personally take over Scepter Delta Me 13 in 1.5 system hours and stop the destruction. If the front line falls, I will immediately overclock the Scepter and complete self-coronation in Iron Tomb's place, and interface myself with Droid Head.
Oh, that's funny. That's real funny. You
eat science?
That's like watching you tap dance on Polka's spotless white sheets right after she's washed them.
Very bold. You want to connect your brain to the Eon's mechanical core and define their instance?
If Rupert dared to do that, why shouldn't I? I've got the prototype scepter, the father of Noose, and the brain of a genius. Everything's set.
Never mind the success rate, little witch. What's gonna happen if you succeed?
We're all smart people here, so I'll just say it straight. Strike at erudition. I'll change the anchor points for the 4th instant, and...
I knew it. Another genius who confuses cause with effect. What do you think about this, Lord of Silence?
You know you're signing your death sentence right here.
Of course I do. There'll even be 2 copies of the verdict. One that I wrote myself, and another one coming from you. That's why I wanted you to be in this meeting. Now I can tell you, I don't care about all that. Consider this a threat. Either put down your scalpel or die with the entire cosmos. The only goal I have for this meeting is to ask all of you to put aside your pride and not cause me any trouble.
Huh. What a naive little girl, thinking her wishes will always come true.
What are you laughing at?
I am glad that we ended up on the same page. No matter if it was to destroy the erudition or to rewrite the instance, we both...
I'm not gonna argue with that.
Then, to celebrate us coming to a fundamental agreement, I... Listen well, geniuses who came after me. Thus speaks Genius Society #1. As of 2 nanoseconds ago, I have passed Herta's decision to all the Xandars in the universe. We will become her representatives and stop all external interferences targeting her.
What are you playing at?
My reasons. It's simple. Curiosity. That is all, madam.
Am I going to clash blades with the first genius? What a pleasant surprise. Now that our positions are clear, it's time for this boring meeting to end. Good luck, little girl.
Did you all just treat me as a side character? Darn it. But anyways, I'm just here for the fun.
As the ghost of the quantum domain, it is my duty to observe. So, if you're happy to bring me a tea set from planet Scrollum, then I wouldn't mind giving you a helping hand, little witch.
After everything's over, come visit me and taste some of my freshly baked desserts.
I knew you'd say something like that.
I always give the same response to plans that exceed the limits of mathematical calculations.
I don't know, right?
Those 3 words, though seemingly graceless, contain all the wisdom in the entire known cosmos.
Well, we passed the Society's trial. Let's focus on what we've got in front of us. I hope you hold up your end of the bargain, Senior Society member.
Lycurgus may not be trustworthy, but
Buset.
Xandar, oh, farewell, juniors. In the limited time we have left, you no longer need to address me.
Wait, huh?
Lord Lycurgus? Could it be?
Yes. I have completely. I shall witness the end of the world in the room.
I really don't get you.
Perhaps you've heard me say this many times, Herta. But I still would like to reiterate.
I did hear this many times, and I've responded to you many times in the same way. I'm allergic to pleasantries. Keep at it, and I might go into shock. I've been ready for ages. Most heroes' journeys in the universe are just dice tosses they threw on a whim. But make them see clearly. Your answer is already different. And poised.
Indeed, for this world so deeply loved, we'll write an ending, unlike any that ever was.
God damn, bro. Look at that.
I never thought I'd one day be riding a train that's literally the incarnation of her.
I wonder what the real Astral Express feels like. Hopefully not this.
Fine.
Dust, sand in the air.
This heat is brutal. Not even the
You could say this.
But fury never lasts forever. That's why we're here.
Let's embark on the
God damn this one. Wait. Think I have to. Okay guys.
This story deserves a perfect ending. Don't you think? This story deserves a perfect ending. Don't you think?
This story deserves a perfect ending. Don't you think? This story deserves a perfect ending. Don't you think? Our story is far from over. This story deserves a perfect ending. Don't you think? This story deserves a perfect ending. Don't you think? Time flows on, but memories will never fade into oblivion.
of past reverie, drifting by one after another. This story deserves a perfect ending. Don't you think? Time flows on, but memories will never fade into oblivion. This story deserves a perfect ending. Don't you think? Our story is far from over. This story deserves a perfect ending. Don't you think? This story deserves a perfect ending. Don't you think?
story deserves a perfect ending. Don't you think? Scenes of past reverie, drifting by one after another. Our story is far from over. This story deserves a perfect ending. Don't you think? This story deserves a perfect ending. Don't you think? This story deserves a perfect ending. Don't you think?
This story deserves a perfect ending. Don't you think? This story deserves a perfect ending. Don't you think? Our story is far from over.
Oh, tes. Ada. I'm scared.
So this is what lies at the end of the West Wind. A ravaged battlefield. I've been waiting for you. Heroes from beyond the trailblazers of the Astral Express, right?
Looks like I don't need to explain anything.
Apalah.
I am the god of strife, mighty of
Sair itu enggak
In
mid ya.
this body rests 30 million
Siapa
lifetimes of cause and effect. We, the last of the 12 titans, stand. Indeed, that journey remains vivid in my memory.
Selesai juga kan, Bal?
I will not forget it.
Story-nya.
The past remains vivid in my mind. Even the sights along each crossing of the River of Souls have never been clearer.
Thank you ya udah mampir.
Let alone the companions along the Flame Chase journey. Or Cyrene from Aedes Elysiae. And you,
masih jauh
the
tuh.
13th Titan.
Well, I guess my identity's not a secret anymore. That means her sacrifice.
She was the first Ripple. Since you've taken up then, inscribe her name in the epilogue of the epic. In this final battle, Calamity shall stand. With this battlefield, we fought tooth and nail to defend that blade.
The earth beneath our feet is... I hear it.
Across 30 million cycles, I've crossed blades with Dawnmaker countless times. If you knew that man, you'd understand. It is exactly that last flicker of flame that will never go out. In this life, the Song of Strife shall not end in a final watch over Kremnos, but rise again into a journey unending. I am Mighty Mos, the Lance of Fury. I trade 1,000 scars and 100 lives of mine for the destruction's eternal end.
I'm scared.
I'm on it. I choose you. Flowers bloom for tomorrow.
Just you wait. We can do anything!
Night falls. Good night. Rise and shine.
I'm still here.
Now accept your punishment.
Stars, shine for the heroes. Have some fun. Till we meet again.
Whoa, he's so strong. We didn't even get a chance.
Sadly, our golden blood shares its origin with Iron Tomb. I fear that, like these pawns,
Coba bikin Siren
even if the
DPS
gods
Bans.
stand side by
Buset.
side,
Gimana bikin?
you mean to destroy the destruction itself?
Nggak bisa, kecuali kalau udah E2 ya. Bisa sih kakalin. Soalnya kan build-nya perlu speed sama critical damage CDM.
The signet of Kremnos.
Ya bisa sih.
It has witnessed every birth and death, and the perfect material to be turned into remembrance. You can do it, right?
The
Soalnya aku
weight of 30
jelas
million
gak sih?
lifetimes of duty is no
Patah-patah
small
atau
burden.
putus-putus gitu. Soalnya ini mic-nya mic itu apa mic-nya kurang bagus. Lah.
So, you're not coming with us?
Come now. I am Strife. Scattered across all creation, the scar that this world needs. What stands before you is merely one of countless divine bodies. Take the signet. With it, I'll be with you always. Use it to blaze the path ahead. In the name of the mortal, mighty, champion of strife, this soul rises to the stars for glory and freedom, to have his wish fulfilled. March on, heroes. March into the abyss and fulfill that long-cherished wish of Amphorius. And then, upon this broken and charred land, build anew.
Bang. Situ aja buka ya.
Turn over this eternal page. Take this.
Zephyro. Sounds like someone fused me and the Little Prince into one name.
Take this. Ta-da! If you find any treasures, please share them with me.
Sigma, ini. Cypher.
Oh, finally! Great mystery. And, you two ladies,
Beda ibu bapak. Yap. Benar.
Hold on. Let me guess. This pink-haired one. You've got to be the first newsboy. Mr. Meow. Demiurge. Right. And, this one with the flower. Gotta be a little March from the Express crew.
Little Mars, gitu banget anjir.
Do we really look that alike?
She's saying we're both special in our own way, right?
Relax. I'm just kidding. Look, let me share some good news with you. This place may look like a ruin. Look, I dug 3,000 feet down and finally struck gold.
A golden feather.
Look familiar? It's from that little deliverer boy. If it's showing up here, this ruin is the seal he built from the shattered remains of 30 million lifetimes.
There is no need to question your heart. No need that I shall roar at
I see. So this is how he trapped Iron Tomb to buy town.
Sounds just like him. People say cats have 9 lives, but dying and coming back
Emang gila, Cok.
millions and millions of times. He's probably the only one who could have. Of course. I knew ahead of time and gave him a heads up. He was happy. He even laughed in his sleep. After all, the dead can't hear trickery's lies. Hey, deliverer boy. Sorry for before. But the heroes you were always holding out for, they're... So hang in there a bit longer. Sorry to keep you waiting all this time.
Please, join us, Cypher. Help us fight.
This time, its light will stand without lies.
Well, would you look at that? I ended up being one of the heroes after all, huh? Alright, then write it like this. Cypher, Trickery's traveler. All she ever wanted was for there to always be water in deserts, and gold in fertile soil. And for even a thief to steal their way into legend. Here, take the coin of whimsy. When it's time to make a quick getaway, just toss it high into the sky. And for all you latecomers out there, listen up. She might have been a bit greedy and a bit of a liar, but she never went back on her word. Well, well. If it isn't the little prince himself.
It's been a while, Lady Cyphera.
It's not every day we get to walk the same road. We're one player short. When's Princess Homebody showing up?
Ta-da! If you find any treasures, please share them with me.
So even this vessel, you forged into a shackle.
Parah. Pas terus kita.
I'm glad to see you again, Miss Castress. Looking back, I had only one act of salvation to my name, to bring hope to a world so vast with these hands. Even in dreams, it always felt... I won't forget.
Flame Reaver. Why is...
This is the first Castellana, and Lord Finan's deepest wound. He remembered everything he bore through the fires of his fury, but when the embers faded, all that remained was cold regret. I've restrained countless vessels like this across endless cycles. But this one, the pain he carried runs deeper than any I've known.
Maybe he's been waiting here. Just for us.
Waiting for his former enemies to stand before him again.
What answer does he hope for from us?
Well, obviously. Even if I had to go through hundreds of billions of cycles again, I would still entrust my weakness to you. So, let go of your regret, comrade.
Hey, I'm not that accommodating, you know. You've never once pulled your punches. Ever heard of going easy on a lady? So pull yourself together, will you? If you freeze up during the final battle.
Yes. Plead across 30. I ask you to rest here, and may this grieving soil bear the bloom of acceptance.
No earthquakes.
Perhaps Castellana.
There's another.
Then, I suppose it's my time to... Please take this Antilla flower with you. I believe that if anything could speak for
BGM-nya
Castress,
kayak BGM Honkai ya. Honkai Impact.
this ordinary Perhaps you remember, Lord Mighty, in that lifetime when you traveled with her, control what little you can.
Resist it.
I think I've done it. I've stood casting off the name of death, Castress, servant of the afterlife, and then live as a human and die as one.
Why so sentimental?
Sorry, a force of habit.
That's a big one. So, who's up for a show? Not budging an inch, huh? Really, Grey Mystery? I leave you alone for.
Speaking of which, Miss Cypher, do Delosians all like spherical?
Of course we do. Wait! That's not the point. Isn't the real issue?
Oh, right! Watch this! The fresh
What's
power
this?
of time!
Remember Orynyx's prayer?
Well, of course I do! Come on, give me some lift the beddings of memory and stir up ripples of past reverie! See? Way better than that one, right?
You'd be even more impressive if you could recite the prayer correctly.
But beddings of memory does catch your attention.
At least it still rhymes.
Turn over this eternal page.
Keren. Keren, Jir.
There's a whole garden down here?
Incredible. The energy in the Earth's veins here is... it's completely different.
This is the sweet dream Lady Cypher wove for him. A peaceful, gentle new world.
Look! The blade down here's already snapped.
Just like his mind. Shattered and broken. But... yes. It's the world-cleansing blood still shimmering.
This roundabout way of doing things is definitely him.
Golden light, tracing the way home.
Shame our destination's the exact opposite of the one in your poem.
Hero.
All the pink lights have finally come together.
Where might
Shit.
those lovely stellar jades be hiding?
I've been waiting so long for you, Grayy, Danny,
And
and... So that makes 3 adorable pink-haired girls.
Tega lah muka Mars.
Huh? I told ya! Let someone else say that kind of stuff.
I'm glad we're all getting along so well.
Hyacinth, did you awaken this golden light?
That's Lord Finan's lingering divinity. The sky merely reflected its trap. The golden blood has not faded.
That's one huge harp.
The strings tremble as the people on the surface wage war, and Miss Clementine, Mr. Krateros, and countless Amphorians need not bow, even when destined. I knew you could all hear it too. Standing here, we'll take every name there with us, won't we? We will.
An epic is shaped by the lives it... or, as you...
Then, pluck the strings high when the rainbow rises across the horizon. Even the darkest clouds of death. Finan. The melody. It's changed. He heard the voices of the people. You could note like a bird drawn home. It takes flight and...
Green Hyacinth. Hyacinth.
Even this pure land is being tainted by the destruction. Shall we seek another way? His wisdom may be what we need.
Turn over this eternal page.
If you find any treasures, please share them with me. Where might those lovely stellar jades be hiding?
You're here. So all along, the Demiurge was you. The pink mammal beside the Trailblazer.
Your classification is pretty spot on. Well, the sages of the Grove do call him the Titan.
Say the ones who keep dumping every problem child on me.
They also say that the Titans are way better at raising kids than the Caprists. With great power comes great responsibility.
Peter Parker.
I'm sure you know just how to guide them, right?
Great power.
It shouldn't be too hard for someone with your insight.
Exactly. All right, gather yourselves. It's time for a pop quiz.
Whoa, this is way more hardcore than the happy-go-lucky stuff at Paperfold University.
The final battle is upon us, and the reinforcements still can't get through. No matter how many times I tell him, he just can't seem to manage the rear line properly. See those crystals? They carry the wishes of deliverance, like insects trapped in amber and resin. This is the task Finan left behind. Retrace the path once taken. Draw forth those wishes from the crystals, and carry them into the final battle. I've tried, but I can't move them alone. And as for why, well, I'm sure you all know the answer.
The conviction to save the world weighs far heavier than the world.
In other words, this challenge is practically made for you.
Aw, who turned off the lights? This pop quiz even has
Endless darkness. But with just a glimmer of light,
What lies beyond the edge of the light?
Chaos. To bear the name Kaslana, one must first plunge into chaos.
beyond the shadows, lies the outline of dawn.
Only by bearing both light and shadow can one traverse the cycles of dawn and dusk.
Hola. Hola. Acara. Ah, sudah. Whoa.
the light's spreading.
These creatures, they're everywhere. Someone, anyone, where are you?
His very first wish was simply to become his village's little hero. He'll never forget what set him on this path.
That's the ray of hope. Just like the wishes he gathered.
Why? Why is this happening?
Raill.
Even the deliverer from the sky must have their beginnings in the soil of the nations. Only one who treats the world as their teacher can bear its eventual destiny.
He never expected that the majestic holy city would be far from the end of what needed to be protected.
The farther his gaze reached, the more weight he came to bear. But in the end, he couldn't hold on to any of it. This crystal is quiet.
A prisoner in the cave can never truly
The blaze was still not enough. It only by feeding the flame.
The echo in his heart still. Deliverer, take the wish of world.
We only have half of the mark.
Take this. I'll bring you to the next task. That massive tome you're holding must have room for one more scholar.
Of course.
Then give me a lift, would you? I'd rather save my energy and use the time to think.
Even gods shouldn't skip exercise, you know?
Miss Hyacinth is right. Then, with the Trailblaze as witness, the stars shall remember how Anaxagoras refuted the gods.
No need for that. Anaxa, scholar of reason. Keeping it simple makes it easier for future minds to question. Go. The closing act is still far. What is this? A conference?
Welcome! Take a seat anywhere you like.
I'm getting a migraine.
Bawah, salah.
Turn over this eternal page.
Take this.
It seems like we've been shut out.
I don't think that's a bad thing.
Yang catur kah?
Great, Fry! You finally made it!
No laws, no opposition. Just a dying beast and the flame-chased spirit of shared hatred. Ugh, boring. Whoa! This place is...
Imperator. Should we tell them?
It's your call.
Allow me to share our findings. This paradise, along with the destruction, seems to be instinctively rejecting both the Imperator and me. Perhaps it is because the era in which Finan was the most active lies far removed from the day, even in the cycles where he remained sane. His ties with us never went beyond.
Even trapped in a cage, he hasn't let down his guard. That is a good sign. That man's heart may seem hollow. Wait! You want us to join you as
Indeed. This Saridra, monarch of law and high sealins, knight of the ocean.
Is that book truly the only way for us to leave our names in history?
I believe, as I've written, is but...
Understood. Allow me to decline. I'll see you on the battlefield. I would rather be forgotten than be defined.
Buset. Bener-bener Kaisar dir.
If your words hold true, then we have our own ways to meet again in the world to come.
In that case, let the waves that surge within your heart, the storm and sea await.
You two are still as resolute as ever. In that case, we must double our efforts. A promise to the Emperor.
Wow.
Where might those lovely stellar jades be hiding?
Now, don't lose your temper, Snowy. Good kids keep their emotions in check.
That voice! It's the Trevi sisters!
Gila. Tagged.
Looks like that cured it, huh?
To think, such a tiny pathogen could spawn a calamity that engulfs the entire universe.
No wonder. Look at what's in its belly. Demigods packed in like sardines in a can.
Satunya. Ini ruangan bawah tanah.
Whoa! There's another one! Over here, too.
Lady Trebios?
Kira ketemu.
Wow! Your little Reenie?
Rere.
You look so grown up all of a sudden! She is not the Cyrene we remember. She is the Demiurge, Titan of Genesis. The one... Yeah, but Trian and I can't leave just yet. You see, weird stuff keeps popping up everywhere. These scattered scrolls are full of terrifying... They're so scary and so sad. We need to stay here and do...
Scrolls filled with horror.
There is no black tide here. But it is a battlefield. All
Snowy's been fighting this whole time. He doesn't want to be... But the strength behind...
To be a flame, but it was remembrance.
Who?
Miss Odata and Mr. Hieronymus?
Nico's for command. Inject interference.
Ah, that Tin Man is one sneaky...
It's time to move on, my child. Let go of you. That God created us, and then cast us aside. The cold, indifferent...
Child, you've chosen the wrong enemy. And yet, is that not a tragedy?
Si ribok siya.
His inner struggle, and if those thoughts take over this little world, so we'll use the Century Gate to then we'll defeat the baddies together.
But if Finan and Iron Tomb are all...
It means so that everyone can...
So, you guys keep going forward and down.
See you tomorrow.
Little Gray, this time, let's give it everything we've got.
Only 2 remain on this flame chase journey.
Figures.
See you tomorrow. Suaranya agak beda.
Turn over this eternal page. Where might those lovely stellar jades be hiding?
The daily bentuk. Sudah.
Do not worry. My curse
Cannot destroy. Lah. Lah. Anjir. Or close guys. Sorry ya. Sampai Udah lah, sampai sini aja dulu. Lagi coba-coba. Tulis. jelek banget. Udah. Sampai sini dulu, makasih udah nonton. Juga Riz, ada Andri, thank you juga, dan Pak Alia udah mampir.
Don't you think?
Ya, mungkin sampai sini dulu. Sampai jumpa di the next video. Bye bye. Cute.